best travel food ever is a Slim Jim. You need to snap on into this right here. Now, why the Slim Jim? Well, because it's a timed food. It's a burst of protein and flavor. It gets you down the road quickly, mostly because you have to go pretty quick after you eat it. Now, Slim Jims come in 3 basic varieties. You have original, then down from that you have mild, and up from mild, you have all of the spicy flavors. But just think of it as, well, regular, hot, and mild. Now, why does this matter? Well, this matters because the hotness of a Slim Jim determines how long before you need to make a restroom stop. Now, it's relatively easy. A mild Slim Jim is a 1-hour break. You will need to be at a restroom that you are willing to put your butt on in an hour. Now, I'm not talking a hole in the ground that you just dug with your fingers because you're in an emergency. I'm talking about a decent McDonald's or Burger King or some place where they've actually cleaned it, unlike most, truck stops. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyways, we got an hour with this one. Now, a regular one, that is a 30-minute on average time. 30 minutes. So, if it doesn't show another rest stop within 30 minutes, you might think about how you want to use that. Now, you have to have it, yes, again, you notice how it's an hour, regular is 30 minutes, you have it. Then you got to have it again for the spicy ones. Because the spicy ones, that's 15 minutes. You had better already have seen the stop sign, the off-ramp, and you might even have your turn signal on before you bite into it. Because in 15 minutes, you need to be off the road. Now, these are just general rules. Individuals may vary, mileage may vary. You understand how it is. Depends how many bumpy spots you got on the road that shakes your abdominal area up and down a little bit and get your bowels churning. But for the most part, hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. Easy rules. Now, the Slim Jim is an amazing piece of technology. It comes with its own wrapper, and it comes with the food inside the wrapper. Now, the amazing thing that most people don't know is a Slim Jim can be eaten this way, or it can be fermented. Yeah, that's right, fermented. And what does fermented mean? Made better by time and the mystery magic of God. Just like that toilet wine in the prison, you can make a Slim Jim become ever so much more than it started as. So you take the Slim Jim, you lay it on a hot dashboard upside down. This is upside down. Not this way, this is right side up. Upside down. You put it on the dashboard, you leave it in the sun for 3 to 5 days. What happens is it actually begins to cook inside the plastic. As the plastic begins to fail, the juicy insides, the fatty parts, begin to cook out of the plastic, and the best parts of the plastic begin, those phenolkylines or whatever they're called on here, they begin to go into the food. But most of all, it becomes a really dry, hard piece of once maybe it was flesh. All right? Chicken, cow, whatever it was. It becomes not greasy, but sort of less greasy and more hard-like. Now, once it gets to that stage, you can still unwrap it. Don't take it too far. Don't take it too far, you won't be able to get the plastic off. But you get it right, you eat it, it's a crunchy bit of dry goodness. That's right. Now, the only problem is this changes the times involved. Through the chemistry of fermentation, the time limits are shortened. They go down by half. So a mild goes from 1 hour to a half an hour. Now, this is a very serious half an hour, because what's awaiting at the other end of that half an hour is twice or maybe even 4 times the experience you're going to have otherwise. A fermentation, well, it kind of ferments your insides or something, and it's going to be a bigger deal. So you need to be careful. 30 minutes. The one that was 30 minutes to regular, it's going to be 15 minutes. The one that was 15 minutes, I do not advise, and you might have to sign a waiver with the Slim Jim Corporation to try that, because a fermented hot, well, that's something that nobody should do to their body. But if you were to, I would highly advise you do it within sight of the bathroom itself, and only if you are holding a key that will get you into that bathroom. Don't get locked out. Don't get locked out. Now, you say to yourself, well, what if I've got to snap into a Slim Jim and I'm far away from bathroom? Well, that's why the good Lord created shovels and toilet paper. Everybody who likes Slim Jims should have them in the car. Additional to that, if you're a wise man, just to be safe, because we're all here to be safe, you better have a change of clothes as well in the car. Now, the rule is 1, 2, 4. A regular Slim Jim or a mild Slim Jim only requires 1 roll of toilet paper. If they are fermented, or if you're eating a spicy one, you need 2 rolls of toilet paper. The third is you need 4 rolls of toilet paper if for some reason you have decided to ferment the spice. You bring the spice, you bring the ferment, you bring it in your belly, and you dig a hole. You really need to have the hole dug before you begin eating, because there may not be enough time. May not be enough time. But if you do, you will need 4 rolls. Always wise to be safe. Bring water, bring extra clothes, bring some soap, bring a shovel, and make sure you cover up whatever happens, because no one needs to know. Ever. Ever. But snap into a Slim Jim.